I started going from movie to movie to movie because they were making a whole bunch of prison movies. I got that big tattoo on my chest, and the directors loved it. So I didn't. My first 10 movies, I don't have a shirt on. So we're in prison, and it was funny. Directors would always say, "Danny, say something prison-y." Hey, we'll kill all you punks. Oh my God! Where did you study? Safeway, Vons, all the robbers, so it was like I just kept working. I kept going from movie to movie to movie, and that's the way it's been. My whole career, 1985.
1985. You got out of prison in 68?
Yeah, no, 69.
69.
I got out of prison in 1969. I'm still a drug counselor. I work for Western Pacific MedCorp. We have a detox all over. We got 13 detoxes.
Okay, can I tell you there are a few stories. I get obsessed with people, especially anyone who's had a rough background, meaning like the chips were against them. It didn't look like they were supposed to succeed. Nothing was going to go their way, and all of a sudden they just show up in a major way. And I heard a story one time. I was talking to a friend, and he said, Danny detoxed in the hole.
Always.
Really?
Every time I got arrested, I was hooked. So I would detox in the county jail with like, "Hey, shut up, bastard!"
Jesus.
That's the way you just kicked. And you got to remember, this was 1965, 64, 63. When I remember, in 65, 63 when I got arrested, or I got sent to joint. It was like nothing. I mean, they were sending people to the gas chamber or selling dope. Nobody knew. That was crazy. Come to think of it. Yeah.
I want to go back to Eddie Bunker, and I want to. What does it feel like? What does it feel like when you've been in prison? I mean, I have so many fucking questions for you. Going to prison has got to feel. It's got to give you anxiety. When you put on prison clothes again on a movie, was there a moment of like, oh God?
That happened. Actually, it was funny because when the first AD on Runaway Train had me that blue shirt, I kind of laughed. You know what I mean? I just kind of cracked up and put it on, and
he said, "Please," this time,
and he told me to leave it open, leave my shirt off. Because I got that big tattoo, and I left it off, and I just stood there, just kind of like just reminiscing, and I'm watching everybody, and they're all being stupid, but because everybody thinks prison is this like you're out of the way, I'll kill you. It's not, man. Prison is a very scary place, but nobody can show it. It's like being with your girlfriend in a haunted house, and you're scared, but you can't show it. And because in prison, you learn to smell any kind of weakness, any kind of fear, any kind of sorrow. You can pick it up. I mean, what's wrong? You ask somebody, what's wrong? I got a letter, something. And so.
You can. It's so crazy. I just realized you also have personal shit happening to you while you're in prison.
Absolutely. See, that's why, like, a lot of people tell their girlfriend, "Hey, you know what? Cut it loose. Let it go. I can't deal with this."
Oh, yeah, because you don't want to deal with the ups and downs. I get a letter 1 week and I don't get it for 3 weeks. You're like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, you cut your wrist. I've watched people just cut their wrist because they didn't get a letter. And it's like, whoa, you can't depend on the outside. You are no longer on. You're on an island, and people. Let me say this: a wife has 3 children. Her husband's in jail, so now for her to go visit. Now, he's in San Francisco, she's in Los Angeles. She's got to get a babysitter for 2 days, 3 days, and she's got to, like, drive up, take a bus, whatever, get a hotel, sleep in the car, and go visit for a couple of hours, and so it's not like an easy life either way, And so when I cut everybody loose, I don't even write anybody or talk to anybody, and you kind of like institutionalize yourself to this is my world, while, this is it. And so you start acquiring everything it takes to make you comfortable, and you get as comfortable as you can. It's the only way to keep from going totally insane, literally, and people think, well, I'd rather be in the hole. No, you wouldn't, because that's where you go crazy. You just nobody there, nobody to talk to, nobody. You're just there all by yourself. So you learn, you adapt. I used to do The Wizard of Oz. I used to act the whole, give me those shoes, Dorothy. That whole
Wizard of Oz.
The whole thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, where did that? Were you a big Wizard of Oz fan?
Kids.
Were you a Wizard of Oz fan?
Yeah, no, I just remember that movie. I used to do the Hunchback of Notre Dame, the old one. She gave me water, and so you like.
Imagine if you're a guard in San Quentin, and he's going, "What the? Is someone in there with him?"
Guards would walk by, and I'd scream, "Did you kill my sister?" Because of the Wizard of Oz, and it was like Trejo's going nuts, and so. But you make yourself kind of go crazy so the environment can't make you crazy. You understand? It's like,
yes.
I'm doing this. They're not. And you got to be strong enough to know you're doing it.
That is a really profound statement. I'm certain there's like a therapist that's hearing that going, yeah, that's called ... Yeah. But yeah, I know what you're talking about, where you go, this is so bad right now. I bet there's men that have been in war that go, I have to contain my surroundings.
Absolutely.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and so I did that for months. And I play a great Henry Lawton. She gave me water.
How were you the first time you went to prison?
Oh God! Well, you don't go to prison. It's like, in order to acclimate, you start off in juvenile hall. You're in juvenile hall, and from juvenile hall you maybe go to a camp or something, and then from there you end up in youth authority, and then from there you end up in youth authority, then you end up in. So you've already like. This is your lifestyle.
Yeah.
You know people. The people that have trouble is that do something that gets them sent to prison the first time. So they know absolutely nothing about the lay of the land.
Oh, it's like not having gone to summer camp and then going to college.
Right.
That's a bad analogy. That shows you how white I am. It's
like
not going to sleepaway camp, and then all of a sudden you go to college. You're like, well, I never went to sleepaway camp. I'm so nervous. I miss my parents.
Sleepaway camp.
Fuck, I'm like so that. Different. We have such a different life. I have been given every opportunity in life to succeed.
Bert and Tom and Bert. One goes topless while the other wears a shirt. Tom tells stories and Bert's the machine. There's not a chance in hell that they'll keep it clean. Here's what we call 2 bears, 1 cave.